I feel like a steersman. I feel like a steersman. I feel like a steersman or two. Guys, what's cracking? We're going to be cracking this open, that's for sure. Now we're going to try out Steersman Ultra Dry. Pick these up at BWS. 24 pack of 330ml for 46 buckaroonies. Apparently we saved $4. I don't know about that, but anywho, Steersman Ultra Dry. Now, of course, there are 4 of these, 4 6-packs in a box. And while I was at Woolworths first, then I hit a BWS for my little deal. But we grabbed this guy. I saw this reduced Chinese fried rice, $5.60. Normally 10 buckaroonies. Now, I've seen this in Woolworths before, but there's no bloody way in the world I was going to pay 10 bucks for it. $5.60. We'll give that a road test. But first, guys, I'm going to get this out of the way. We're going to crack one of these open. Now, apparently 4.2% alcohol. You love to taste it. So I'm going to pour one and give it a red hot swig. Well, let's do it. Don't forget to tilt the glass, old mate. Look at that, perfect. Cheers. Now this is an ultra dry. I don't think I've tried ultra dry before. I have tried dry in different beers. Steersman, what's it like? Got to go again on second swig. It's been so bloody hot lately, anything will taste good, but that ain't a bad beer. Now, not sure how long that deal is on. $4 off, 46 bucks for the beers. Folks, what I'm going to do now, I won't piss around too much. I've already weighed this guy, I'll put that up. Came in at about 805 grams. I think that's just on the edge. Who knows how much that packaging weighs. We're going to whack this in the microwave. Goes for 4 minutes. So we give it 4 minutes. There's no other instructions. We don't have to muck around with that. Let's see what this stuff's like for $5.60. Normally 10 bucks. It's just a standard Chinese fried rice. We're going to whack it in and I'll circle back to you in 4 minutes. See you then. Might have a couple more swigs while we're waiting.
Later that same evening.
And we're back, babies. And it's all heated up. We'll get the lid off in a sec, or the film. Just got to get back into this. I've already had a bit. Those of you who do know will know it's been some pretty hot weather at the moment. So, of course, this is going down a treat. Ugh. Let's pour another one and then we'll get into our fried rice. Oh yeah. I always get too excited on the second one, don't I? At least I stopped, that's the main thing. Ultra dry. Does ultra dry mean it makes you more thirsty? I think so. And you probably would have noticed there was also a blonde version of this. I don't know what the blonde means. We may try it one day if it stays on special. $4 off a carton. I think so far I'm liking it. I'm vibing with it. 46 bucks instead of Fibby, which these days, even though they're 330 mils, that ain't too bad, I reckon. I'm a happy little chappy so far. So not a bad drop for a beer. Nice and cold on a stinker of a hot day. Now, let's get this guy open. I have a feeling this isn't going to go down so well. And I'll tell you, like I said earlier, I never would pay 10 bucks for this stuff. It's only a standard fried rice with egg, onion, peas and carrots. I think it's got a bit of shallots in it. Let's give it a bit of stirrage. Apparently it says to stir it up. Give it a stir and Bob's your uncle. Now I have a feeling this is going to be something that might taste all right, but you're probably better off having it with something else as well, like some marinated chicken or a steak and whatnot, something like that. But let's give it a crack. I'm definitely not going to eat a lot of that, 800 grams, but I'll save some for Ron. It does smell good. I'll give it that much so far. Okay, that's it, folks. Let's give it a crack. On first bite, or first spoonful, tastes a bit funky actually. Maybe it's out of date. But there's not much in there actually. It was reduced, but it's out of date tomorrow. But there's not really anything in there that can go off. There's no meat or chicken or whatnot, or seafood like prawns. Yeah, I would give that a swerve. I had a feeling it was going to be a bit of a disaster. It's got a weird taste to it, but it's also got a bit of a good taste. It's a bit of a muchness. But unless you see it, if you saw it for $5.60, I would say jump on it and put it with something else like a steak or whatever. You won't be too disappointed. It has a bit of a reasonable taste. So I may leave the rest of that and see what I got in the freezer or the fridge. Maybe cook up something with it. Doesn't taste too great on its own, but I didn't think it would. Anywho, folks, this stuff, it ain't bad. Most beers aren't that bad, I guess, but it's more about the price, the value, the alcohol content, 4.2. And I can't lie, folks, I'm already getting a bit of a buzz on. So, guys, that's your Steersman. I've never heard of it before, but it came up on the app. So I thought I'd check it out, and it looked like a reasonable price for what it was. Ain't a bad drop. I'm impressed. We'll have a try, especially in this weather. Who doesn't love a nice cold beer in this hot weather? This stuff, yeah, you're not missing out on much if you don't get it. It's pretty average. So, folks, that's me. I'm out of here. I won't waste this. I'll save it for Ron. Have another spoonful. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo and stay fresh. And if you're like me and you don't have an Aldi in your area with cheap piss, check out BWS for their little app deals. They're not as good as some of the Aldi stuff as far as booze go, but you can get a little deal here and there that is a bit better than paying full price. Ciao. It's pretty mid.